here to continue our just playthrough of games that I enjoy that are also digital representations of board games or just board game-like video games. This next one that I'm going to show you is called Agricola, All Creatures Big and Small. Just a tiny bit of background information. There is a huge, widely popular game called Agricola, and then they created a 2-player only spin-off version of it, and that's what is known as All Creatures Big and Small, and that's what I'm going to be playing right now. So let's get into it. Alright, we're going to do a local game against some AI. I guess in real life, the board game version of it, there are 2 expansions that come separately from the game, but here in the app, it just includes them. So for this playthrough, we're just going to play through the base game, although these other buildings here, all they really do is add a little bit of diverse strategies and some other complexities within like the uniqueness of these buildings, but actually no other fundamental rule changes to the actual game itself. Alright, so we'll play against the medium AI, and we'll get started here. Alright, so I'm going to assume that you've never heard of or played this game before, and holy icons, Batman! There's just iconography all over the place. So let me just kind of give you a rundown of what the heck this game is and what we're doing. In fact, I'm going to turn some of the sound effects off for now because it's a little loud. Okay, so in this game, the way that this is interpreted in board game terms is a worker placement game, and so these down here are my workers, and I'm going to be placing them on different action spaces. Imagine this as a board in the middle of a table, right? And when I go and place my worker at one of these locations, I'll take the action of that place. Okay, so real quick, the top information here is a way to remember or know what's going to happen with this space every round. So at the beginning of every round, this space right here will add 1 wood to whatever's here. At every beginning of every turn, this space will add 3 wood, which is why this is 1 wood and this is 3. Same thing over here with stone. 2 stone every round, 1 stone every round. Pretty straightforward up here. Down here is where you get to do stuff, but the way that this game is the purpose of this game is to try and score as many points as you can to beat your opponent. And the main mechanisms for doing that is by building buildings and farming or growing animals. So there are 4 types of animals in the game: horses, cows, pigs, and sheep. Right now I've got 0 of them, and these are the basic resources of the game. Reeds is what this represents, and currently we have 9 fences. Fences are very abstract, by the way. This right here represents a building with 4 fences all around it. So our fences are going to be these yellow bars, or orange bars, I guess. And real quick, this particular building is called a cottage, and it lets us know that we can keep exactly 1 animal as a house pet. Doesn't matter what kind of animal it is, and that's what this is up here letting us know. Is we have 0 out of 1 animals that we could potentially keep in this building. Out of the rest of the fields, we currently only have access to these 2 columns of land. And as of right now, there's only 1 fence on this piece and 1 fence on this piece. Okay? And so what we're going to be doing is using our workers every turn. We're going to be taking turns alternating between first player and second player, and getting resources and building buildings and getting animals to, populate this stuff. Now, the other thing to notice right here is we start with negative 12 points. And I wonder where's the... Here it is. I'm going to break this down as simple as possible. Your total score is based off of whatever the buildings score you, and if you have any filled expansion score. That means these things. If you can fill up a column, then you'll get some points for that. Okay? The other thing to know is right now we're losing 3 points per animal, which is why we have negative 12 points, because it wants us to grow them or to farm them or to develop them. Why am I saying every word except the real word I should be using? So right now, because we have 0 to 3 of them, we're going to get negative 3 points. So once we build, or once we have, once we have at least 4 of the particular animal, then we move from -3 points to basically 0 points. Now, if we want to start scoring points on them, we're going to need to get a bunch of them. So for the sheep, once you get at least 8 sheep, then you're going to score a point. Get 11 sheep, 2 points. Once you get 13, and so on. That's the same way it breaks down for pigs, cows, and horses. So you lose the points until you get to at least having 4 of them. And then if you want to score points, you're going to need a lot of sheep, horses, 5 of them, 6 of them, 5 or 6, and that's kind of how it breaks down. And the reason that these are broken down the way they are is because it's easier to come by sheep than it is horses. All right, so we're going to try and sort of do a bit of everything. That's the strategy here. Now, going back to this space here, I mentioned this is how you get wood, this is how you get stone. We have fences. This is where you go to build fences. You can either build as many fences as, you can either build a fence and it'll cost you a wood. Yeah, you can build as many fences as you want at 1 wood each, or you can build as many fences as you want at 2 stone each. But by going here, wait, am I saying that right? No, I said that wrong. Yeah, build as many as you want. Borders, that's what they're called, not fences. Build as many as you want. You can only use them from your supply, and the first 2 are free. So that's what the difference is. You go here, you can build as many borders as you have. Right now we have 9 for 1 wood each. You go here, you can place 2 of them down for free, and then if you want to build any more, they're going to cost you 2 stone each. So this is fences. And then down here is this stuff where we're going to talk about some buildings and some other things. So if you go here, you can build what's known as a stall. A stall costs 3 stone and a reed. You can add it to any farm space without any constructed building. And so it can be, yeah. And right now, it scores you 1 point. Okay. This space down here is where you will build a stable. It's basically an upgrade to a stall. So once you have a stall, then you can build a stable. You either pay 5 wood or 5 stone, and then yeah, you get to upgrade your stall. Pretty straightforward. Now, if you can do it as many times as you want. However, they can only hold up to 5 animals, and they score you 4 points. Okay. I forget what the number 4 is. I think there's only 4 in the game. I think that's why that's there. Okay. This space right here, no, I'm skipping this one on purpose, but this space over here is where you can build some special buildings. And I mentioned at the beginning where there's some expansions. That's where that comes into play. There's going to be some unique buildings that the expansions would add in, but these are the ones that are going to be here for every base game. And we're not going to go through these right now, but just know that there's some different costs, some different point values that you get for it, and some special abilities. Now, how do I get out of here? Here we go. All right. We'll come back to this space last, but we're pretty much almost done here. When you go here, you pay 1 of each. You get 1 of each of those materials. Straightforward. It's all you do. It's all you get. And you notice that this will not continue to grow over time. Like it doesn't have this. Like every round is going to get stone. This is just it. You go here, you get 1 of each. You're done. It will not continue to grow and grow. And this space over here is where you go to buy. Or to get more borders and to get more farming spots. Like that's where you would go to unlock some of those more spaces. And currently there's only 1 border on here, and every turn 1 new border will come out. I think there's a total of 8 rounds, so there'd be another 7 more coming out, or maybe 8 more, I forget. So yeah, you go here, you just get whatever's there at the time that you do it. And there's only 4 of those available. This is where we're going to get into the animals. So right now, at the beginning of the game, or actually beginning of any round, you're going to check for one thing. You're going to check to see what's here. So when this space is empty, as if a player's gone here and they've taken everything from it, on the next round, it's going to say, "Oh, there's nothing here. Great, put out a reed." Then on any subsequent turn that at least the reed is here, then it's going to say, okay, now we're going to start bringing out some sheep. Same thing over here. This space is empty. Cool. Bring out a pig. Oh, there's a pig already here. Cool. Now let's start bringing out some sheep. Same thing down here. Cows will come out here, then pigs, and then horses and sheep. All right. And last but not least, and this is sometimes a bit more confusing, basically you go here, and this will double the allowed occupancy of animals for a given space. So that's it. You pay 3 wood, you can put one of these feeding troughs out there. You'll always be able to do one for free to start with, so it's very similar to this space. And yeah, however many animals you can hold in a particular space, double it. So this one can eventually hold 5 animals. You put one of these feeding troughs in it, it'll hold 10. Our cottage currently holds 1 animal. You put a feeding trough in there, boom, it'll hold 2. So that's all these spaces do. And so what I'm going to do, and in this game, pretty much the first player always will go after the 3 wood. It's like I almost see that happen every single time. I kind of say, I don't know how they would fix that, but anyways, we're going to get for the wood. Now, before we start building any particular buildings, like right now we know where we're going to need stone for this, we're going to need reeds, we're going to need a lot of wood before we can upgrade them. We're going to probably want to put some fences down before we start taking some animals. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to snag up these other stone over here. I'm going to snag up those stones. There we go, they took one of everything. And then our last turn here, we're actually going to start putting some of them out. And I'm actually going to quickly look at these buildings over here. So this one here, the shelter. When you build a shelter, you take 1 animal of your choice from the supply and place it in your shelter or elsewhere on your shelter. You can keep 1 animal only. Okay, so that's what this one does. Doesn't worth any points, but it's another quick way of getting some buildings. The open stables. Why couldn't I do this? I have 3 wood. Oh, this is on a stall. So this is like a single version of a upgrade for a particular stall. But when you do that, you can take either a horse or a cow and add it to your farm, and you can keep up to 5 animals in the same type of open stables. So that's what the difference is. The difference between open stables and stables is the stable itself will just be the building, whereas this one will be the building and you get a horse or a cow. So that's kind of cool. Whew, okay, I don't really want that one. This one is basically saying you get half a point for every extra material you have left over at the end of the game. Otherwise, extra resources don't count for anything. And then up here, you may not build, you can keep up to 2 animals of the same type here. So it's another way of, and this is going to be built over a cottage. So this is how you upgrade your cottage. So I talked a whole lot, but I do know I want to build out some of these things. So we're going to go here. We're going to put down 2 of our 7 for free. Now, since I know I want to build a building, I want to probably build a building right here so that I get the benefit of basically getting some borders for free. Like if I build a building here and it comes with 4 borders, then I'll have a border here for this space, a border here for this space, and a border here for this space, right? So that's what I want to do. So knowing that I want to build a building in that way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2, I'm going to put 2 of them like that, you see? And then I'm going to do a third, actually I can do 3 now that I think about it. I can go 1, 2, if I put a building up here, let me think about that. I'll have 1, 2, 3. That's not what I want to do. And I could put a building here. Then I can just use 2 to fill that enclosure out. That's the same thing down here with 2, actually. So let's do that. Let's actually not do that. Let's imagine I'm going to put the building right here. So I'm going to put these 2 pieces right there. And then my third one, I guess, I don't think I need to build a third one, do I? I do want to build a third. I don't want to build a third one. Let's back up. Sorry. There we go. We'll keep it simple. Not going to overanalyze this right now. So I got the 2 of them out right now. Okay. So now we go to the second round. So I didn't realize, I totally missed that. This person here went here to get that one wood and become first player. So that's how you change the turn order. Otherwise, whoever's first player will remain first player. All right. Next up, we have, I can get for more wood or some more stones. I can go for some more animals. Like I want to begin getting animals, but I know I want to build a building, which is this one here. And I know what I need is, I need to get another stone before I can pick up this reed, right? So I'm going to go, actually it does benefit me to get a reed here at the same time. One less action. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to go here. We'll get one of everything, which will give us enough for us to build our first building. And we're going to go build our first building. And we have to put it someplace, so we're going to put it right here to finish out the two enclosures. Or the first enclosure. Now, we are going to score some points for that because we did finish a column. So let me show you what that looked like. We have 1 point. Oh, it filled expansions. I'm sorry. It doesn't count for the base locations. But now I want to put some animals in there. Okay. I know I want to upgrade it and I want to get some animals going. The question is, which animals? So we know that our partner, our person over here has a cow and a pig. So they're going to be looking for another cow and or another pig, because every time you have at least 2, every round they're going to be reproducing and bringing out a new one. And that's how we're going to eliminate a lot of our problems over here. So we've got 2 animals over here. I would prefer to go horses on this turn. And the next turn we should have a good chance of getting another sheep. So that's what we're going to do. And I definitely have I have enough space for these 2 animals. Because when I built these buildings, and that's fine, it kind of did it automatically for us. We'll come back to this over here. When we built this building, this lets us hold up to 3 animals of the same type. And every enclosure has to hold the same animal type. Like if I have a sheep here, it has to hold sheep. A horse does that. So it's saying that is not really unique from this empty place. Okay. So here we go. So now we do want to get another one of these horses, and we would like to get some extra sheep. I'm not sure if we can wait around for that for the next turn. So I'm going to begin by going for some pig. So what we're going to be looking at is getting 3 new animals. We're going to get, I can probably put, how many sheep am I going to get? I'm going to get 2 sheep and a pig. So we're going to go, we can probably put 2 sheep, we can put 3 sheep over here, a pig, and a horse. So we should be able to do that fine. Now the question is, do I want to do this right now? If I look at their farm, I don't think they're going to be ready for all those animals. 1 pig, 2 sheep. No, they're not going to be ready. So I don't need to rush on that. I should be okay to do something else. So for this turn, since I know I want to upgrade it, and I want this over here, this 6 wood is extremely attractive. So we are going to be looking to get that 6 wood. We're going to need it. All right. Now that we have the 6 wood and we've got 2 other turns left, I know that I'm pretty confident I can wait for that to be my last turn. So I'm not going to do that right now. But for this turn, I do need to build some of this stuff. So we're going to get 1 for free, and we're going to be able to do another one. So we're going to go here now. Okay. So the first one's going to go right here. And then we're going to build a second one right here. We could do 1 more, but I don't know where my next building is going to go. It probably is going to go up here, so I can build a large. I want to build a really large pin over here, right? I want to build a large one. So we're going to probably put. Wait, where did it go? Did I already put 2 of them out? Why doesn't it show me? Oh yeah, it does. It's right here. It's right here. I'm pretty sure that's all. Yeah, that's what it was. Not obvious to the eyes, but it is there, and I'll have 7 wood left over. Oops. Which will be good for what we want to do next. I don't think I want a 3rd one right now. So we'll do that. There we go. And now we're going to go after the animals. We need to get these guys out here so they begin to bring out them babies. Okay, so it did it all for us. All right, so I'm not really sure what's happening right now. What did it do for us? Oh my goodness, bouncing all over the place. Okay, so real quick, we ended up having 3 here, but we got a 4th one because of the baby. So normally a space like this can only hold 2 animals, but our feeding trough made it hold 4. So we're at max occupancy here. We've only got 1 horse over here, so it'd be nice to continue to build and build and build. So I'm actually going to do that change now. So we're going to do this. And then we're going to bring out our sheep. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. There we go. So no matter what, if we get no sheep this turn and we get 1 baby, we're totally fine here. See how that works? We are going to go back to this place over here, though. We are going to get that horse. I don't know where the other person is going, but I don't want them to steal our horse, and they certainly have some space for it. So we are going to go back and get that horse going. There we go. And like I said, we're going to get that 1 baby on that 1 sheep, so we'll be at 6 by the end of this turn. Next turn, we're going to need to figure out how to get another enclosure going here. But what we can do is we can look at this. Oh, I totally forgot we can get a cow with that. Hold up a tick. Where am I going to put it? I can upgrade this, but I'm probably not going to do that to start with. So let's look at some things here. We can do... Okay, we need some of those. We need some of those. This will give us a cow. What does this do? No, not this one. No, it is this one. Okay. It replaces the stall. That tile will give you either a horse or a cow. And you can keep up to 5 animals on the open stables, which will bump to 10. And that's what this is the stable. No, this is the stall. Oh, that's what it does. It does it over here. Okay. That will be really good. Okay. So that will upgrade. We can upgrade this 1 space. That'll give us a cow, or I would love to have a cow, but I don't know where to put the cow. That's the challenge. So I need to be able to build something else first and still build enough space for the cow. But I don't have enough time. I don't have enough resources for that right now. I think we're going to need to do... We're going to have to push our luck and come back for that. I think we're going to need to do this. It's going to give us 2 wood left over. And a new round's going to start over here. We can take the 3 over there. Okay, so we're gonna come back to that on the next turn. And so for this turn, we're going to just put down some fencing. We're going to lay down the foundation for that for the next turn. Because we might be able to snake. If they don't take the cow this turn, we might actually get a cow and a pig next turn. So we're going to take the stone, and we're going to build some fences, assuming it's our turn. Yeah, it is. And we're also going to... Is this the button? Oh my gosh, that's not what I wanted to do. Go back to this. I wanted to see where's the option for the computer speed. Is that this? Nope. Nope. What just happened? How do I change the AI speed? Oh well. Never mind. Fences, right? Yeah, we're gonna do fences. Here we go. Or borders, sorry. So we're gonna get 2 for free. And I know I want to get this one here, so I'm gonna go 1, 2. I want to build another one here. How do I do that? There we go. 3. And I can do 1 more. And I still believe that we're going to be able to get that. We're not going to get a building right now because we're going to upgrade this one. So we should probably close it off. And yeah, it's going to be a waste of a few, but whatever. We'll make it work. There we go. So this will count as 1 big pasture. What this means is it just makes it so that you have to put 1 less border, but you're going to be able to, you're limited to 1 particular animal type. So this is really going to help with our upcoming sheep problem. So there's the sheep and the horse. Horse is totally fine. The sheep is totally fine. We're going to have a little bit of a problem very soon. And we're literally halfway through this game. So it's going by pretty quick, I guess. I mean, it's already been 25 minutes, but here we go. A lot of that's been talking. Oh yeah, so we have the cow and the pig. I need to get that going right now. Because I don't think... You're going to go where? You're not going cow, pig. You could go cow, pig. You could end up going cow, pig. Oh man, we're going to really push our luck here. So I think... I know we're going to get a cow no matter what. That's the thing. So I think we should be going after the special building because it's the only chance we're going to get it. How do I do that? I go here. Yeah. Oh, and they went for that one. That's cool. Here we go. And we're going to put that here, I think is where it goes. Pretty sure that's where that goes, yeah. We should get a cow. Yes. Ha 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 ha. We're going to take the cow. We get the cow and the pig? Yes, we do get the cow and the pig. Perfect. Alright, so it's knowing to put the cow over here, but where's the pig gonna go? That's kind of the big... I don't know where to put the pig. So, no big deal. So what we're going to do is we don't want to get rid of the pig. So we need to make some moves here. Did I mess myself up? I don't think I did. I'm going to put this guy over here. What did I do? What am I doing here? Am I losing a pig? Because I didn't build the thing over here? What's going on with my brain, people? What am I missing? I know that's totally fine. That's totally fine. It will be fine. I messed up, didn't I? I needed to put a feeding trough out. I'm not going to be able to keep this pig. Oops. Oh, darn. Well, okay. So we've already got... Oh, man. Yeah, we're not going to be... We're going to lose a pig. Oh, well. I didn't think that through well enough. Especially since the pig is the bonus for that space. I mean, we could have got a cow no matter what. Oh, that's what I could have done. Oh, I could have put the pig right there and then worried about it later. Oh, that's a bummer. I don't know why I didn't do that. So what here's the thing. Whenever you have an animal that's in an open space like this, at the end of the round, it's going away. The only way you can make it stay is if you had a feeding trough on that space and it can still only hold that one animal, or you build around it, or on it, or building whatever it is. I still had time to do that with this turn, which is so sad because I could have gone here and kept that pig. It just, that really sucked. I did not pay attention to that. So I'm a little annoyed with myself. So we're going to set ourselves up for next turn. I think it's probably good for us to go here and get the 4 wood. I think it'll bump us to 8 wood. Why do we need so much wood? What are we trying to build over here? I don't think we need that much wood anymore. I think we need one of these. We need some stone and a reed. We can get the reed and the sheep here. Yeah, we can do that. All right, let's set ourselves up. I know this is going to become 6 stone, so we're going to leave that alone for now. And we're going to go after the wood so we can build out some more of these. There we go. So we're going to be first going on the next turn, which is going to be great because we're going to get a bunch of stone. And here we go. All right, so we're going first. We need some stone. We need some of this. We want to get this. If I do that now, I still want a pig. I really need a pig so freaking bad. I need a pig because we've only got... Here's the thing. It was this round plus 2 more, which means if I can get 2 pigs now, then that'll be 4 pigs by the time the game ends and I did nothing. So I have to build the space for it now. And I know I'm going to need the stone for this. And... oh man, it's like you almost have no space to do everything, you know. But that's okay. We're gonna do it with this combination of stuff here. So we only need this will let us do what? Score one value. But how many animals does the stalls? Is this? I think it's just a way of emptying out. Okay, let's do it. Let's do. Let's see what kind of hurt we're in for. So we need to move 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be perfect for this. This needs to move. So we're going to put that here. Put that here. There we go. Here we go. Okay. So we're maxed out. We have to put a feeding trough over here. Like there's no way we can hold another horse. We're totally maxed out. We have to do something with it here. So that has to happen first. And then we can do the fencing later. Like if we get blocked out of this space, we are screwed. So we're going to do that now. So we're going to put one right here. Put one right there. And we'll need to put one over here eventually. I want to upgrade the cottage. How do I upgrade the cottage again? I think it was a combination of resources which I don't have right now. So that's going to leave me with 5 wood, and I'm only going to be able to put out 2 stones anyway, so I'm not going to be worried about wood. 1, 2, 3. I kind of want to use it all of the wood now. Not all of the wood, but I kind of want to max this out now. So I don't have to worry about it later. I don't have to take a turn for it later. So we're going to use as much wood as we can, and we'll be in great shape there. Okay. So totally have enough space here and here and here, and we can have enough space for one more animal here until we close it up over there. And that is going to be... Oh, they already did this. Shoot. So we can go here and do it for 2 wood. That still works. Because nothing over here is going to be just for 2 wood. No, we already have that one. Keep 1 animal in the shelter. No, that's not going to be great. Open stables. Nah. Yeah, we're going to have to go this route over here, but we'll do this over here. Hold on. Let me help you out. Give me 1 second. So sorry. Let me just do this. Sorry about that. I had an opinion that needed a granola bar, so we'll come back to her in a minute. So this is how we're going to get more of these spaces. Gosh, it would be really nice to not have to worry about that right now. So we're going to go for, I said we're blocked over here. I'd still like to get a building to finish that off over there. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go after the this space over here. We're going to get our last 2. Because we only got 3 left over. We're going to need to go there anyways to get more. So we're going to build the 2 like that. Now it turns into a 4. Okay. So for our last turn, we're going to want to get that pig going. So we're going to move that pig right there. And get ourselves another pig. That's going to be huge for us. So we're not going to be able to score pigs by the end of the game, right? Because we're just trying to get to 4 pigs. If we get to 4 pigs, then we're going to be out. We're going to be outside of that negative 3 points. There we go. Looking all nice and fancy. So we're going first. We're definitely going to be upgrading into our next expansion space here. Like we have to, because they're going to be getting all of these fences and stuff, and we're just not going to be able to do that. And we've got no resources over here, and we have a bunch of animals which are totally taken care of. This round we're fine here. This round we're fine here. We're fine here. We're going to get a new cow, but the cow can go here. So for this round, we don't need to worry about anything on animals. It's all expansion. So we're going to start by going here and getting that expansion opened. And it's telling us which way we want to put it. Doesn't matter because they're already all closed in. So we'll put it there. The next thing you need to do is we need to get a new building out there. The buildings are going to be very helpful, and there's only one of these left, by the way. So the buildings are going to be kind of important. Now, they've already taken the big old one over here, so we're going to have to get creative. And we might... This will hold 2 over my cottage, yes. It's worth for 5 points, that's the thing. It's pretty nice. You can keep 1 animal in the shelter. So this is going to be for 2 and 1. Okay, so we're gonna go here. That'll set us up for a future turn where we have a bit more flexibility now that we have the reeds, because we're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna go out of our way. We actually probably should go out of our way to really blossom into these things over here, because we're getting points for the horses. So if we do nothing, if we don't get any new horses, by the end of the game, we will be at 6-7. We'll be at 2 points. So we would need 2 horses to get to that. I don't think that's going to happen. However, over here, we're going to get one right now on this turn, and next turn that'll pump us to 10. So we can get one or 2 more of these guys and totally be fine. And so we might actually do the horse. We actually might do this now, because this is only going to create a 3rd sheep for us. Let's think about that. A 3rd sheep. We're going to get how many sheep right now? We're going to get 2. So we need to deal with 3. That will be... We can't mix and match them over here. Like, this is only going to hold 8 total. Oh no, 3 out of 8. That's going to hold 16. Never mind. I take that back. We're going to be fine. Let's do it. Let's get some more of these guys. Right? Because the horse is the one they're scoring? Yes, we're going after the horses and sheep. All right. Now we're in that breeding phase. It knows where to put everything except for the sheep. And this is where we have to sort of tell it how to do this stuff for us. So we're gonna move 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're gonna move these guys out. We're gonna move these guys in. And we'll put the sheep there. We'll put the horses up there. So for this turn, we do not have enough space for cows. So that is the space that we're going to... And we don't have space for cows or pigs, by the way. So for the next turn... Oh, no, they're breeding. Oh, no, they're already finished. Duh. I scared myself. I scared myself. All right, so this turn, we're going to need to find a solution for the cows and the pigs. We have to be able to do something here. And we have a reed, which gives us the flexibility. We need to be able to build this. Is built over your cottage, maintain on, but keep up to 2 animals of the same type. That's a big ask. This is going to be worth 5 points, which is huge, and it'll take care of our cow problem. For 1 turn at least. Which doesn't get us any closer to the space. That's not helpful actually at all. This is round 8 of 8. This is our last turn. So the question is, what do we want to go after for this turn? We can probably throw away a cow, because if we get a 6th cow, oh no, it's going to give us a point. We're going to want that cow. That's a new point. If I get another horse, that's not a big deal. We can throw away we have plenty of space for the horse. And the sheep, we have plenty of space for. It's the pigs. Okay, so we don't need to worry about the pig, because the pig, even if we have space for 5 pigs, we're not going to score it until we get to 7. So I'm not going to worry about the pig at all. Oh snap! Look at that though. That's 2 pigs and a cow. What's the fastest way for us to be able to store those cows? Right? I think we're gonna need to. We're gonna go for. If I go here, then I can go there. Then I can get the pigs. We might be okay because this is gonna hold how much? Is this a stall? This is open stables. What was a stall? Did this person have a stall? Storage building. A stall. Up to 3 animals of the same type. That'll hold 3 animals if I build a spot here of the same type, which we could figure out the pigs. Oh, wow. We might be able to pull off something cool. I'm not overthinking this. So we're going to go there. We're going to build this, and then we're going to go after the pigs and the cow. Here we go. We'll put that here. And we'll go after the pigs and the cow. Now, did I mess up? I feel like I messed up. Let's think about this. The cow and the pig situation. I could go, right now I'm going to go to 6 cows, which is a point. Right? And I have 6 pigs right now, which will bump me to 7, which is also a point. This will bring it to 6, no matter what. Okay, let's do some finagling here. How are we going to make this work? If I get a new pig, it's going to go here and it's totally fine. I do not have space for the cow. At all, anywhere. Right? Because this will go... All right, I think we're going to get rid of the cow. I'm overthinking it, can't figure it out. I think I messed up, but it's okay. You know, it's one of those games where you just, you can really get stuck in some serious analysis paralysis. But I just want to try to get through the game and do pretty good at it. I feel like we're going to win this game no matter what, so it's not really worth overthinking. The fact that we're losing a cow sucks, but again, we're not losing any point. I guess we're losing a point, but it's really not the end of the world. We're totally going to be fine. What I could have done differently is I could have gone after building the borders, because if I had finished building out, I'll show you my farm here in a second. Show forms. If I had instead maybe gone for the borders, I could have finished this and finished this, and I don't know what that would have given us. I don't remember how many points the expansions give us, but we would have gotten some points that way. But yeah, I think we did really good. We ended up totally winning, 40 points to the 35.5. Again, they scored the half points because they were able to get points off of having leftover resources. And holy smokes, look how many resources they have left over. So that was really cool. I wonder if it shows us how many points they actually got from that. Oh, so basically a point for every 2. So 4, 5, 6, 7. They basically got 8 points from that one building. That was really good. But you can see they didn't score. We were able to do a really good job with the horses and cause up some pain here. So yeah, overall, you can see how diverse the strategies could be. Like we were going after trying to solve the problem of not losing points for all of the animals, and they embraced it. They're like, look, we're going to get 0 points and hopefully not lose a bunch of points. But look how many points they scored off buildings. 14.5 to our 3, and they were 5.5 points off. So very, very close. In fact, I think if they had finished, they didn't even try going over the other expansion over here. So it's probable they could have done a few more things. But yeah, pretty good competitive game. I wonder if I can give that a like. I don't know how that works, but I did it anyways. And yeah, hopefully you guys liked it. I think that was a lot of fun. And I think we'll look forward to figuring out what the next game would be. If you thought this was interesting and you want to see me play it again, just let me know. I mean, I'm always enjoyed this game, and maybe next time we'll play with some of the expansion buildings. Other than that, thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, week, and month. Thanks so much. Bye.